Hey guys, and welcome to me playing Expeditions Viking. It looked like a fun game that I could play, make a new series of maybe. So let's see how well I do. Let's just put the controller away because I just did a stream and we have to do some. There we go. So basically you are a Norseman, a group of Norsemen whose lands are being invaded by all the Norsemen, I think, or raided. But you're going away to Britain to raid or pillage what you want there, to raise fame and money, I'm reckoning. I just watched the trailer, I don't really know. And I guess you go back in time. Let's see here. Large, this is just your weight basically, or muscles. You can choose a character portrait. There's not really that many. I guess because most Vikings weren't black-haired. Bjørnulfer, Jorundr. Oh yeah, that's right. Back in the day, before we changed how we named each other, like your last name. Your last name was basically your father. I don't know if it was for if they used the mother's name at all. Probably not. And I don't know when it stopped, but Iceland still uses that system. Scarred, shaven, stubbles, scarred. Can I zoom in? Don't think I can. Complexion. Oh, this is your color. Eye color? Silver, green, red and blue. Let's go for this. I can actually choose the hair color. Oh, okay, but just not in the image. Braided. Goatee full. Oh yeah. I want undercut. What is this? Oh, I see. It's that. Pulled back. Ah, I wish I could make a hairstyle like that. I probably can. Loose. Ponytail. Let's go with loose. Simple. Oh, this is my starting clothes, I think. Not sure if you can change this. Fancy, fur-lined, tunic, sandals. Yeah, I don't think sandals work when you're going raiding. No, let's go with clothes. This seems more natural for what we're doing. I don't think this clothing seems natural for a Viking. Not that I know about it. Let's be a fancy merchant. Clothes color and your shield. Let's go with this. Second color can be... Hang on. Black and blue. And then your pants. Sure. Let's look at the randomings here. Hrolf, Nadordr, Sigmar, Hakon, Agmundur, Njal, Dyrbjørn, Dyrbjørn, Animal Bear. But I think this might father's name. That means I can't use my RP last name. And then we press next. I guess we get some more options then. Oh, 50 skill points and 4 stat points. I think we can, yeah, we can take away from strength and such. Oh, this looks awesome already. Why didn't I play this before? Strength determines the base damage with axes and swords and affects physical resistance. Strength is essential for warriors and will occasionally enable knockouts and other physical feats in dialogue. Determines hit points, base damage reduction, block chance with shield, and affects stamina. Endurance is of utmost importance to frontline fighters. Finesse. Base damage with knives and spears with critical chance with all weapons. Fian is important for ranged characters and fast-handed rogues. It can occasionally be used for surprise attacks and dialogue. Perception. Determines accuracy with ranged weapons. Perception is crucial to archers and will often reveal additional information during dialogue. And the sense is mental resistance and stamina. Sense is fundamental to witches, skalds and other support characters and can often be used for persuasion in dialogue. Let's go for one more in sense. We want a little less, I guess, finesse. That removes some critical chance here. And let's go with some endurance. More endurance, some strength, and perception. Description: born to Taldun and Astrid in the year 769 Julian calendar, with mysterious brown eyes and hair as black as night, who grown to be strong, tough, and a keen man. Oh, I think it crashed. Alright, so this description changes depending on your primary stats. I'm going to leave it as it is. And we're going to get some weapon skill or offensive support, utility, passive. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of skills. Thick skin, stride. We can't choose everything because we don't have the bow ranks and such. Armor smithing, artisan, constitution. Halves the situation risk for infections. Cooking. Crafting. Diplomacy. Guarding. Preserving. What about this? Skills. Leadership. Governed by sense, grants a bonus to both resistance and unlocks special conversation options. Cost 6 skill points. Protect, spot traps, taunt. Is that showing my ass? Witchcraft, tactical move. Free for all characters. Oh, you already get one, okay. And let's go with leadership. Upgrade. So that's, we got one of them. The next one is rank 3. Well, okay, you have to spend more points on that. Offensive skills. Interrupt, rebuke, feint, dual wielding, cripple, charge. What weapon do you want to use? What does this mean? Access a sword. This gives me more better skills with shields. Ranged weapons. I think we need a shield skill. And Dane axe. Or an axe. I think this is yeah, that's a two-handed. This is a one-handed. Sword. I think we're going with the sword. This one gives me base damage increased by 6. Can do ready. The next one increased by 12 and then 18. Oh my god. Let's get one more. And then I want some utility skills. I guess diplomacy. So the next one gives me even more diplomacy options. But it costs more points. Avenger. Backstabber, bloodthirsty, dodge, evade, fencer, knight of low profile, lone wolf, keen eye, hardened, good patient. Oh, there's so many. I can only choose so many. I can only choose, like, I guess 2. Oh, sometimes some cost more, like this 12. Sneak attack. Sexist. Opportunist. Reduces the minimum penalty of armor by -1 to minimum of 0. Let's get this on nimble. Oh, it changes. You are known amongst your clansmen as a foresighted leader with a great command of the battlefield. So if I upgrade my leadership role, it doesn't really do that much. Some more physical and mental stats. We have nothing here except for diplomacy. We want something else that can help us, help our team. Tinker? Scouting? Let's go with Tinker. 7 points. That costs 9, this costs too many. Let's go get the Avenger and then some 4-point skills. This is going to take some time. Well fed, and the next one is 20%. What happens with the skill points that I have left? Are they saved? Please tell me that they're saved. That's cost more. What about preservation and cooking, and then more cooking? Oh, there we go. I'm a cooking leader. You are known to. This is still the same. I guess we're done. Yeah, we're done with this. Are you satisfied with your character? Not really. I want more. I want more points to use, but okay. We get the logo again. I guess in case people skipped it. Oh, this is the opening.
Your father was a great warrior and a good husband, but he was not a strong chieftain to his clan. As he travels to join his brothers in the halls of Valhalla, you must take his place. Our clan is beset by petty squabbles. Some amongst our people would contest your claim to leadership, as they saw discord our neighbors plot against us. Gather your most trusted clansmen. Together you will face dangers which none can predict. You will be challenged on your leadership, your resolve, your wisdom. Build a ship and take your housecarls across the sea. Power and strength for our clan must be sought outside the Norse lands. If you show yourself to be bold, the gods will follow you into battle. Your legacy will live for 1,000 years beyond your time. Our clan must prevail.
Aid me, Odin, in my effort to bind the struggles of my bygone time as glimmering light on glass. There you go. It is the evening after your father's funeral. I could probably change this image, actually. Oh, wait. Strength, endurance, finesse, perception, and sense. When you close your eyes, the image of his blazing ship shimmers in the dark behind your eyelids. It is not a common... It's not a common ritual this far south, but your mother Astrid, who hails from the lands of the Geats, insisted on it. Continue. All the thanes of the neighboring clans have come to attend your feast in his honor. Your father may not have been the most successful thane, but as a warrior he commanded the respect of many. The guests are filing into your longhouse. The thanes enter first, each trailing a modest group of warriors. Okay. Your mother leans in to whisper a few words of advice before she takes her seat. You should greet each of the thanes before the feast begins, but listen well to their words. Ingvarsdottir. Okay. Few of them would benefit from making this a smooth transition. It will be important to know where they stand. Characters in golden templates have dialogue for you. Click on them to talk to them. The icon over your chair is a quest marker. You can turn these off in the game center for a more independent play experience. Gold quest markers indicate mandatory objectives. Talk to the other things is not mandatory, marked by the silver quest markers, which indicate optional objectives. When you want to move on, just take a seat by clicking on your share. Okay, so I can't move with WSD, or that. Where's Ellinger Torgersen's family? Good question, I haven't seen them all day. That doesn't bode well, for them to not attend their Thane's funeral. I agree, I wonder what their game is. I could probably take the volume a bit up. I probably will regret this decision. This is Sigrid Mannadottir, Ljötr Lignbjarnason. Oh my god. Some of these names are very hard to pronounce. Skule Skullcleaver. Let's talk to him first, I guess. Skule Skullcleaver is a sign of Yelling, which borders the area. Yelling is a large territory, and Skule is one of the most powerful thanes in Jutland. Yelling has prospered under his rule. Skule pushes his head away from the table with his foot, the chair making a grinding sound across the wooden floor. His face shows earnest sympathy. Stelgim, my boy, so sorry about your father. If there's anything that people of Yelling can do to aid you in these trying times, don't hesitate to ask. That's very kind of you, Thane School. Yeah, let's be honest here. Of course, we must all stand together against the Frankish threats. Skule leans towards you, resting his elbow on the table. Tell me, what are your plans for this place? How will you lead your clan? I wish you'd be an attentive Thane. I'll stop by building a folkmoot. I guess we will first expand our defenses. So you really are Taldan's son, aren't you? Just take care not to lose touch of your people's needs in your eagerness to defend them. He lets out a deep sigh and leans back into his seat. I'm sure you know I fought with your father many years ago. We very much a similar inclination, he and I. Oh my god, my eyes get a bit blurry when I watch the white words on the black background. Where's my glasses? Oh well. That man had a real taste for battle, not like his brothers. Mark my words, Stelgim. True bonds are forged in battle, not bound in blood. He came to me for advice before he mounted his last journey. On account of my ties to Kaupang, I would have warned him better about what he was getting himself into. What does Kaupang have to do with it? Vikings out of Kaupang have been to the isles across the sea. I've heard many stories about it, since I often go there to trade. Your father wanted to hear if the stories were true. But I've taken too much of your time already. I know you have other guests to entertain. Perhaps we'll talk later, after a bit more mead. Skule nods more to himself than you, and turns his attention to the food on the table. Press O to view goals. Wait, what? Okay, so there's one of them I can skip. Can I talk to other people? Oh, there's so many? I see. These are optional. Let's talk to this big dude here. Ragnhild the White is the most influential of her guests. As the vassal of King Sigurd Ringri, she is the current ruler of Denmark. She has come from the trade hub of Ribe to the south, where she presides as Jarl. She nods politely as we approach her seat. It was a beautiful ceremony, Stelgim. I extend my condolences for your loss on behalf of Ribe and of the king. I must tell you, I advised him not to seek out the isles across the sea. We all heard the stories of the unprotected coasts and the treasures, but it was more dangerous than the rumors let on. I'm not surprised he claimed his life, but I am glad at least he died with a sword in his hand. Did you know Taldun well? I knew him as a warrior. We fought together on the Braveller, and he struck me as a shrewd tactician. When your king needs you, I hope that you will serve him as well as your father did. My father taught me everything he knew about combat. Jarl Ragnhild nods once. I would expect nothing less of the man, but remember that no amount of practice is a substitute for actual experience. Thank you for accepting the invitation. We are honored that you could make it. Of course. Oh, your reputation has been increased. I gained some stuff. Your father's sword will be missed in our struggles against the Franks. Ah, Ribe likes us by 1. If you'll excuse me, I must do the rounds. Enjoy the feast. The old shield maiden smiles. She gracefully slides back down into her seat, whereupon she spears a large piece of chicken with a knife and dumps it on her plate. Oh, who is this? But first let's talk to this last one here, which is optional. Halfdowner is a thane of a slightly larger clan that borders your land to the east. He wears a solemn expression and nods heavily when you approach him. Taldun is in Valhall now, Stelgim. There's no doubt about it. He died doing what he loved. Continue. But while if he feasts among the heroes, you're left back here to sort out the pieces. You got your work cut out for you. What do you mean? Your father managed to make quite a few enemies in his time, most of them among his own clan. If you'll permit me to be honest, he never paid one speck of attention to the wishes or needs of his people. Oh. Surely you're not expecting your claim to leadership to go uncontested. I know many disagree with my appointment. It'll be a difficult transition. Well, shit. As long as you know trouble is brewing, you can take steps to prepare for it. Halflander empties his mug of mead in a single gulp, then slams the mug onto the table and calls for a troll for a refill. Oh. Weren't trolls mostly people captured from other countries? Oh wait, what was this? This is a quest on, okay. Rurik Taldunsson. Oh, that's my brother? Your elder brother Rurik always had a penchant for music. He looks up and gives you a warm smile as you approach him. God kväll, brother. God kväll. I mean, my honored thane, how do you feel? I'm well, Rurik. I know our father is in Valhall now. Rurik smiles. You can barely hear his soft voice over the din of the feast. I'm certain he is. Odin would have to be a fool not to accept a warrior like him. How has everyone been treating you? Oh, he looks more pretty than I am. Everyone knows you're a better warrior and a stronger-willed man than I. Nobody wants me as a thane. To tell you the truth, I think your clansmen are almost as relieved as I am that you took on the mantle. I'll talk to you later. Your brother flashes you a cheeky grin. Just use the old signal if you need help to get out of a conversation with one of the other thanes. Asleif Grimvardason. Let's talk to him, he seems important. Asleif is a distant cousin. Leadership of the clan has moved between your side of the family and his for generations. He is known as a skilled warrior and a hard worker. Asleif sits with his two closest friends.
Our condolences on the passing of your father. At least he died the way he would have wanted. He will be feasting with the gods tonight.
I was not expecting voicing. I was not expecting that. That's good though. He looks up when you approach his end of the table. Neither of his friends acknowledge your presence. His tone is respectful but slightly cold. I guess he's my... When he has a voice, that means he's an important character. Thank you. I hope there's no bad blood between us. Well, we know there is. Oh, he's not going to talk now? I guess it costs a lot of money to hire voice actors. Asleif seems to consider this for a while before replying. It's no secret I didn't agree with how Talden ruled our clan. Bearing this in mind, I don't see what gives you the right to succeed him, but this feast is in his honor, and I will not insult his memory here, nor will I challenge your claim to leadership. Let's... let's not talk about that here. Thank you for keeping these things separated. Asleif simply nods once and returned his attention to his companions. Well, now we know he wants a throne. He wants to be the high chief of this clan. Let's talk to Nefja Holmunardottir.
There you are. The feast seems to be off to a good start.
Nefja is one of your oldest friends. Your families have always been close and you grew up together in the village. She just finished pouring your mother a mug of mead. It's nice to see out of your armor for once. Nefja snores sarcastically. You've seen my sister in his dress before. Surely that's the same thing. She closes her eyes and rubs the bridge of her nose with a finger. Gods, she was so excited to see me like this. I'll never hear the end of it. Where's Eifura? A sardonic undertone creeps into Nefja's voice. My poor sister has a fever again. She has such a frail constitution. All this wet cold is hard on her. Mother stayed home to care for her. What do you think of the other guests? She chuckles. Your fellow Thanes are certainly a proud of and graceful bunch, even as they plot to murder you and take our lands. Oh shit! That's certainly the sense I'm getting. She grimaces. Oh, I'm sure not all of them are actually planning to kill us. I have a weird feeling about Skule though. I thought they call him Skullcleave for no reason. Oh, he was that nice to me. Maybe he's not nice after all? Halfdan replaced a lovable old grump, but now he has his eyes on our harbour for years. Ragnhild, I'm not sure about. She probably has nothing gained from destroying us, but she's little more than Sigurd Hingri's appendage, and who knows where he stands. Good luck and watch your back. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh god, I can't select these. Skakki, Hrodgarda. Let's talk to Ketil.
Busy entertaining your guests?
Ketil is standing off aside, holding a horn full of mead. The young hunter appears to be watching the feast with a faintly amused expression, and he nods respectfully when you come near. As we should expect, why are you over here by yourself? Ketil winks conspiratorially, trying to decide who to pick a fight with. I want this feast to be memorable, and nobody tells stories of a feast without a fight. Jokes aside, have you seen Skule Huskarls over there in the corner? Hrodgard and Skakki, I heard stories about them. Nefja seems to be expecting trouble too, so I decided to go easy on the meat and keep an eye out. I appreciate that, it never hurts to be careful. He throws his head back slightly towards Asleif. Speaking of which, keep an eye out of this big lub back here. He and his friends have been putting their heads together all night. I think he might be planning something. I'll keep an eye on him. Leave the watch to me. This is your feast. You should relax and enjoy yourself. I'll alert you if something happens. Well, we talked to everyone, so now we have to talk to Mother. A rabbit stew bubbles over the fire pit, spreading a delicious smell throughout the longhouse. Can we go in here? We can! Oh. Can we run? Skule is a very impressive man in the flesh. Let's listen in here. Is this an attempt to make me jealous? No, it's merely... I think I know Belito's stories about how he took control of yelling. I always thought that story was exaggerated, but yes, I see what you mean. Okay, exaggerated. I need to learn that word. How to say it. Following the initial meet and greet, everyone toasts to your father and digs into the meal. Food covers every inch of the table, and the freshly brewed mead seems to flow endlessly. Weren't you going to watch us? You listen to Nefja's usual complaints about her mother, and Ketil perks up and slips discreetly out of the longhouse. Outside, some piece of pottery crashes against the ground, and men begin to shout. In short order, the door flies open and the doorway is filled by Ottar Erlingsson, sword in hand. Outside, you see his brother standing over the prone form of Ketil. Ottar looks around the room with disgust. What a splendid feast for such a shit Thane! Ottar's gaze stops on you. He raises his sword to point you accusingly. Stelgim, your family had its chance to earn our respect, and you wasted it. Come aside and defend your honor, or we will burn this hall to the ground. Neffe jumps to her feet and already holding her knife. Her voice seethes with disgust. Ottar, you miserable drunkard! How dare you attack your Thane's honor during his own feast? Your family will pay for this. Ottar has turned his back on you and is already walking back outside. All the other guests turn their gaze to you in anticipation. Your mother leans in to whisper in your ear. You have to handle this. If the other Thanes think we are too weak to deal with such a blow against our family's honor... Oh god, how is my strength? Should be K? He has 2 people, so we need Neffe. This will not stand. Neffe, are you with me? A shadow sets across Neffe's face. By the gods, he's going to make us kill him this time, isn't he? Do I have to talk to her? Neffe is not following you. This screen shows the primary stats, derived stats, and some skills of your characters. This is where you'll spend points to buy skills when you earn them. All these stats are derived from your primary stats and modified by your skills, your equipment, and any lingering status effects. Hover over each of them to read about where they're coming from and what they do. Use these buttons to switch between the 5 different categories of skills. Click on a skill to see what it does and whether it unlocks any abilities. Icons are grayed out if you don't meet the skill requirements. Okay, we learned how to use a... Wait, what? Oh, this is her, okay. We learned how to use a sword and somehow a shield. She can use... Not in party. Okay, I think we know what this is. Wait, why do I have to go here? Homestead? This screen allows you to schedule upgrades for your homestead. Scroll down the list and mouse over each icon to see what each upgrade does. Prosperity and power. Your prosperity and your power will eventually influence how the game ends, so choose wisely. Cast log, codex, options menu, inventory. We are not equipping any items. This is to change. Okay, we have mead on us. What does she have? She has a lot of finesse. Can I talk to her?
I hope Kettle is alright.
Oh, he's probably dead. Oh, let's get a weapon up. Take all. Yeah, you have to open an inventory. It's probably I. Yep. Old bow. She has a simple spear. We are going with the shield. And our heirloom sword. Mead. Increases strength for 3 turns. Use twice for double effect, but this reduces finesse and scent for the rest of the fight. Well, we don't have any bow skills. I guess this is if you chose a bow skill. I guess we can equip it just for the heck of it. I don't think she can use it. No. Oh, look at that big shield. Oh yeah. Most of the guests follow you outside and form a half circle behind you. You are dimly aware of the other Thanes muttering among themselves. Neffe runs over to Kettle to help him back on his feet. A streak of blood runs from his hair down to his cheek, but it looks like he can still fight. 4 against 1. This is what the sons of Elling and Torgensson consider a fair fight. Ottar's brother's toast sneers. He sounds drunk. Oh, Kettle's following me. Shut your mouth, woman. He started it. Oh, we can do diplomacy. Go home, you fools. I know our families have never been on good terms, but if we spill each other's blood tonight, the killing will never stop. In the back, the youngest of Erlinger's son, Are, is looking increasingly distraught. He sighed to Ottar. This is not what father would want. It doesn't matter what father wants. We're here now. There is no going home with our honor. I guess if we had more diplomacy, we could stop this. Maybe. Nothing about this is honorable. I should never come here with you. Then run, Areb. Run back to the farm like a coward, and we'll deal with Stelgim ourselves. Areb's eyes flicker between you and his brothers. Dejected, he takes 2 steps back, then he turns and walks away. Otto's gaze never leaves you, and his hand clenches around the grips of his axe. Does your father know you're here, destroying his name? Otto shifts his white restlessly as he regards the Thanes assembled behind you. He does not, but he will be proud of us when Asleif is finally our Thane instead of you. Asleif steps forward and draws his weapon. You've gone too far, Uttar. There is no honor in this. I must take Stelgim's side here. Oh, nice! He's joining me. For a moment, confusion mixed with fright in Ottar's eyes, but he quickly composes himself. Fine, we'll kill you all, then I'll be Thane. How many do we fight? 3? We are 3 against 4. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is easy. Maybe it's not that bad anyway. Experienced. Experienced. Oh, he said bowman. We probably should go in front then. Combat is an important aspect of the game. Defeat does not necessarily mean game over. You will usually be able to continue, and the story may change in some cases. During combat, blue hexes appear under your allies and red hexes under its enemies. You can select yourself and your warriors, called herdmen, either by clicking on them directly or by clicking on their portrait. Okay. In addition to normal attacks, remember to use your character's abilities. This is it, yeah. Tactical move. I guess we go here. I can attack him from this side. Ready. Maneuvering. Let's just attack him. Nice. Okay, I think I know what this means. Okay, I can't do anymore. So how do I skip this turn? Oh yeah, there. Can I choose the others? I can. If I go with her, has attack opportunity. Can I hit from this angle? Oh shit! We want her behind. Then we have Ketil Kolbjörnsson. He can shoot at him. Or at him. Let's shoot at this guy. Harried. We don't have any more. Let's move him back. Okay, I see. We don't need that though. Now this guy. Rebuke. Stun attack. He's dead. Oh no, he's not. Incapacitation. An enemy has just fallen. This would likely happen often, both to you and to enemies. When herdmen get incapacitated, they can be revived during combat or left down until the end of combat. Incapacitated herdmen will automatically get back on their feet after the combat. Okay, so if they're killed, the red hex will disappear. Whereas incapacitated character feels writhing pain on the ground. So this is just... he's still alive, but he has an arrow into his neck or something. Oh, they risk getting injured. The longer they stay down, the worse the injury can become. Do your best to keep everyone on their feet, but accept that injuries can happen. Well, will happen. Let's move him here. Oh, there's a cover here as well. He will not get hit by arrows at least. Let's end our turn. Oh shit. It's my turn. We are going to kill him. I think he actually died. Yeah, Otto was killed. And then we move here. Guess this is the last guy. Let's see if we can move. See over here. Flanked. Nice. Can you shoot at him from there? I need to get closer. If I move here, it's still bad. I can't shoot him. Okay, move there then. Okay. This guy is so dead. Do I want to kill him? Or do I want to give this girl a chance? Nice! No me. Will he die? He was killed. He lost a leg, I think. Existing light trauma. Here we see any items still equipped by your herdman. Here you see all items equipped by each character. Except Otto Ellingson lies on the frozen earth in a small pool of his own blood. His blank eyes gaze at the sky. Oh, that guy's lived. The only brother who made it through alive is slowly getting to his feet. He looks at his dead brothers with distant shock in his eyes. Nephew regards the aftermath of the fight with a mixture of disdain and sadness. What do we do with him? Let him go for now. We'll deal with him another day. The farmer picks up his weapon and leaves dejectedly. His pride has suffered a tremendous blow tonight, but he poses a little threat now that he stands alone. Your guests look on with solemn expression that don't reveal what they think of this act of mercy. Anyone who has a dispute with me can observe our customs and challenge me to a duel, but I will not be ambushed at my own feast. Asleif steps forward. He looks not the least bit tired from the fight. I support you here tonight because after his brothers were out of line. It is not the way of our clan to kill each other in drunken brawls. True. You are at least honorable even though you don't like me. Stelgim, son of Taldun, I challenge you to a duel for the position of Thane. An excited murmur rises among the guests. Ketil mutters in a voice too low for anyone other than you and Nephew to hear. Can you believe this bitch is on her? No. It's his right to issue such a challenge. His timing could be better though. Asleif, son of Grimvard, I accept your challenge. He nods, apparently satisfied. We will meet on Holgam Island at noon on the morrow. May the gods favor you. Okay, we can loot him. Pole, iron. Okay. Oh, this is no. This is no. What is it? Open world? Nephew Holmina daughter. Let's talk to her. Nephew, let me fight him. I have to take this fight myself. You know that. Nephew's voice almost falters. You have the right to ask another to fight on your behalf. I can't let her die. If others see that another warrior is willing to risk her life for you, that is just as worthy of respect as if you beat Asleif for yourself. That is what being a Thane is all about. Let's see what happens. It's good to know you got my back. She sighs. Of course. My sword is yours if you change your mind. Alright. Hrodgarde. Why can I talk to her? Dark eyes size you up under elaborately braided hair. There's something mysterious and dangerous about this woman. You made short work of those mules, man after my own heart. How's that? Nobody fucks with me and lives. You seem to be similarly inclined. I must admit I enjoyed it. What is the correct choice here? Do you want to be a bitch and love fighting, or a bitch and doesn't love fighting? Let's say we love fighting. She smiles, and you're reminded of the snake on school's banner. Ooh, you enjoyed it, did you? Good for you. Might want to keep that sort of thing to yourself in the future, though. Subtlety will take you far, even around here. I'm glad I got a chance to meet you now. I'm sure this won't be the last time we see each other. She holds up her cup in salute, then slithers away into the crowd without asking you to leave. She's still there, though. Is there anything else we can do? At least we let 2 brothers live. The younger one and one of the other ones. Let's talk to Ketil. I can't believe it came to this. A man that bitter which sounds that stupid. It was just a matter of time. It feels like the whole clan has turned against me. These tensions have simmered for a long time. Talon was a controversial thing. Those he angered fear that you won't bring the change they desire. It's not your fault. What actually happened out there? I heard loud voices and went to take a look. They were all out there with their weapons, having some argument over whether or not to set fire to the hall. I asked them what they were doing. He holds up his hand and smiles weakly. Not at all in a judgmental way. Otter and Toster ganged up on me and laid me out. I really should have been more careful, but for all of Eldring's bile over the years, I never thought they would go this far. Thanks for looking out for us. Ketil grins sheepishly. Of course. Hopefully Ellinger won't be any more trouble. I have to focus on Aslev's challenge. You were unquestionably in the right for tonight, but we dealt a great blow to Erlinger. Time will tell. Yeah, we killed 2 of their brothers. I guess the older one? Unfinished runestone. Oh, this is the family runestone, I guess. So where can we go? Can we go everywhere? Exploration. As you explore the world, you will come across objects that can be looted or interacted with. Some of these are sometimes deliberately hidden. To see which object can be interacted with, hold down the highlight Alt button, which is Alt. Alt, yeah. It's like most RP games. Oh. What is this? It's empty. But using this might spoil what can be looted. Bladder. Empty. String, pot, cork. There's a lot of stuff to loot here, it seems. I can move my camera, good. Empty. Oh, this place is big! I can go inside this house. For what reason? Nephew lives here with her mother Björgdis and her twin sister Eifira. It would be impolite to impose yourself on them at this hour. Oh. Oh my god, there's a lot to loot here. Poison. Can I... How do I... Use for upgrading your village. Oh, there's someone here. Sigrid Manadottir. Oh my god, this place is huge! There's a map? There's a map. Witch's hut. This right outside our village? I'm not so sure about that. Dust God the Black. We might want to talk to our mother though. We want to loot everything that there is to loot. Like over here. Where am I? Oh, hang on. Skule Skullfyr's slightly sinister band announces Jelling's presence at the funeral. Halfland clan has always been a good alternative to yours. Much of the trade goes up the river that runs past your homestead. The banner of Ribe erected to proclaim Jarl Ragnhild's presence. Okay. Let's loot the barrels over here. Herbs. More herbs. I'm just looting my own village. I'm in the right. This is all mine. Let's talk to our mother. Your mother wraps you in a warm embrace. There's a hint of tears in her eyes. Well fought, my child. Your father will be so proud. There'll be another fight tomorrow. Asleif. I know. Asleif is a skilled warrior. You would do well to make some preparations. What can I do? It may not seem like it right now, but most of our clan remains loyal to us. If nothing else, then because they prefer you as the Thane over Asleif. Go to Hulda in the bog and ask her for help. She's old and wise, and she has many ways to weaken a man. I don't like to deal with that witch. Or, it'll take more than old hag's brew to beat Asleif. Sigrid may have an idea. She's good at setting a trap for the creatures of the forest. She may know of a trap large enough for a man. Other than that, Kveldulf may be willing to get you some better equipment. You shouldn't go into duel with those old weapons Halden gave you for your training. There's a lot of quests you can do here. Seek the advice of the old witch Hulda in the bug, or ask the smith Kveldulf for the better equipment to the duel. That's the most reasonable one, because that Asleif seems like an honorable man. As he fought with us here, I think we should honor his fight. So let's go up here and gather this herb. What is this? And that's where you can travel from, I think. Grey flower. Adis still keeps the candles burning on the Alvald's cave a decade after disease took him. Is this also a runestone? Your grandfather erected this stone. The runes read, Eikin Skaldr made this month in memory of Svanhvit, Grace of Skjörn. Anywhere else I can go? I see. So this is the trapping. But I want to go here. I want some better equipment. Oh, let's go back there first. Loot whatever that is. Maybe go up here and loot the barrels. Oh, there's some food here. There's so much to do. I feel like a child again. Where am I? Oh, there we go. Salvage. Yeah, let's go up here and loot everything. There's poison in these barrels. Animal pen flower. And there's something here. Is that arrows? That's a basket. Filled with something. Rations. Another flower. Beach flower. I guess these are needed for the old hag. Okay, let's go to the blacksmith. Kveldulf. The smith Kveldulf has retreated to the familiar confines of his workshop, where he is engaged in an energetic discussion with his wife, Dagheidr. They break it up when they see you coming, and Dagheidr wanders off to find someone else with whom to gossip. So Erling finally lost control of his idiot sons, did he? Glad to see you made it out of that mess in one piece. Asleif has challenged me to a duel. Is there anything you can do to help me? Heard. Sorry, my boy. I'm not getting involved. I've known you both since you were small children. Asleif used to help out in the smithy. I won't have either of you blood on my conscience. I don't plan to kill him, I just have to beat him to defend my seat. The smith crosses his massive arms and shakes his head. Such things rarely go according to plan. In the heat of the moment with a sword in your hand, I won't be irresponsible. The decision is final. Okay, we can either do sense, which is easy, or leadership. Asleif is a strong warrior and needed him and his axe to defend the clan from our enemies, but you know our clan is safer and stronger with me in charge. Keldrith crosses his arms and squints at you for a long moment, then he releases a sigh. He does have poor head for tactics, but I will not give you steel to swing against him. However, I can help you stay safe. Here, let me get you a good sturdy set of quilted armor. It'll serve you better than that shirt you're wearing. The smith disappears into the back of his shop and re-emerges with a thick quilted shirt in his hand. He presents it to you with a solemn nod. This is the best I can do to aid you. If the fight goes well, you can keep it. Thank you, Kveldulf. He knows again. Ai, Eki Ataka. Just be careful out there. With that, Kveldulf seems to decide he's done enough smithing for the day, and he starts the nightly ritual of meticulously putting his tools back in their place. Something to prove has been updated. Nor can either ask the hunter Sigurd to help you set a trap, or seek advice of the old witch. What can we do? We have a lot of stuff. So if we go to our homestead. We can upgrade some stuff here. We can upgrade the farms. I just get a new fence and a couple of more rocks, and the animal pens are cleaned up. Why would you spend money on this when we are still not, well, when we have a duel to win? We can go inside. Let's we can at least talk to the witch. We don't have to follow whatever she's saying. Hey, she seems pretty.
Why are you here?
The witch's apprentice is tending the candles around an old tree. She stands when she sees you, squinting through damp locks of raven black hair that droop in front of her face. Röskva. I'm here to see Hulda. The girl fidgets with the candle in hand, picking at the wax with long nail. Are you sure? Today isn't one of her good days. What do you mean by that? Some days she's all there, other days her mind travels. No telling where she went today, but it must be far away. Has she been this way for long? Long enough that I'm used to it. It's gotten worse lately though. That must have been hard for you. The young witch shrugs. I'll ask her to come out. Ah, thank you. I guess I'll just wait. Oh, this doesn't look promising.
We've got visitors, Hulda. It's the Thane.
Oh.
Come out and say hello.
For a second I thought they were going to say my name, but I don't think the technology is that far ahead. Hulda Crowtalker. The old witch emerged from her burrow, supported by a brooding apprentice. Her knees shake with each slow step, and she wears an expression of deep concern. She's blind on one eye. She stops a few yards outside the hut and blinks at you confused. What are you doing home so soon? Did you decide not to go? Oh, she's seeing in the future? I need your help with something. She shakes her head, unsure. I offered you help before you left, but you said the favor of the gods was all you needed. I made an offering to Thor when you left, and that same night he struck the big willow with a thunderbolt. Röska speaks softly to the old woman. This is Stelgim, the son of Taldun and Astrid. Do you remember him? The old witch blinks again. She looks at Röska for a long moment, as though searching for something in the girl's eyes. Then she shakes her head, annoyed. Of course I remember. Don't give me that look. Like I wouldn't remember. Oh, he talks about my father. Her attention turns back to you, but her voice is an impatient bark now. Why are you here? I need help with a duel. She holds up a hand, one long, dirty frayed nail pointed straight at you. I told you that you would need a mixer, but you wouldn't take it. Hulda. Quiet, girl. Venom sits beneath the old witch's curt admonishment. For a long moment nobody speaks. Hulda's eyes bore into you long past the point of discomfort. Then they seem to glaze over. I was hoping you could help me. Her eyes wander aimlessly. Of course I help you. I always do what I can for you. Last time I gave you a good fat rabbit to Thor, that he might watch over you on your journey. That very night the big willow was struck by a thunderbolt. You already said that, Hulda. The old woman grabs Ruska's hand and digs her nails into the underside of the girl's wrist. Ruska winches visibly. Don't lie, you useless cow. I know what I said. I'm not an idiot. You're not well today. Your memory... The old hag screams as spittle flies from her mouth. Get out of here. Go! I don't want to see your hair again. Don't you ever come back here, you lying goat. Ruska sighs, defeated, and walks away. On the way past you, she pauses and mumbles so only you can hear. That's the third time today she's banished me forever. She'll call me back when she wets her bed again. Hulda stares after her princess through narrow eyes as she leaves. Perhaps I should go. The crown grumbles. She sways slightly now that she no longer has Ruska to support her. Don't waste my time. Just tell me what you want so I can be rid of you. Never mind, I hope you get well. Hulda shouts after you as you leave. There's nothing wrong with me. It's just an evil girl. Fine, get out of here. And don't you ever come back. I guess I'll talk to her. Ruska's voice is a timid mumble when you find her again. I'm sorry you had to see her this way. She's just having a bad day. You have nothing to apologize for. It's kind of you to say that, but I grieve for Hulda. She is a wise woman with a lifetime of knowledge of the plants, the gods, and the spirits. I hate to see her mind unravel like this. If you cast her on a better day, I know she could have helped you with the duel. That's alright, I know I'll make do without her aid. The young witch musters a half smile. You may not have to. If you will accept help from a witch's apprentice, I may have something you can use. She sinks an arm deep into the knapsack and pulls out a small jar. It's powder. If you ingest this in the morning, he'll barely be able to stand at noon. Thank you, but it's too much. I only need a small advantage. Rosa closes her hand around the jar. This is all I have. I could do more if you had time to wait. I promise I won't kill him. Are you sure you don't want it? Let's fight him fair and square. I'm sure. Thank you for your help with Hulda. Ruska nods, then she gets back to her candles. I will ask Thor to aid you tomorrow. So now we can do... I guess we might want to do this fair and square. It's the best for everyone. I'm just going to leave the bodies there. Well, let's go inside. Oh, this is such a promising game. I don't know why, but this type of games I just absolutely love. -1 movement, 36 melee damage reduction, and 20 range damage reduction. We don't have anything, so this is pretty good. We have a lot of stuff we picked up. I guess this is good. Oh wait, we got some points. This costs 9s. Plus 5 to resistance and plus maneuvering. We can do Inspire. What about passive skills? Avenger won't help me in the battle. This costs too much. 100. Let's get this. A better shield in the battle. Yeah, I'm happy with that. End the feast and get some rest for tomorrow's duel. Oh, I can talk to them. That was a nasty attack, my boy, but don't be too distraught. You handled it as well as anyone could have. Just a shame your father's funeral should be marred by such a thing. Okay, he's done talking to me. Halfdaner Salmundarsson. Well, that was rousing, but a bunch of cowardly Kespol hogs to come at you during a funeral, but, as they say, it's not a good feast until there's a fight. Well, if you say so. Ragnhild the White, what does she have to say about this? Looks like you have your work cut out for you. You should take care to bring your clan in line before the Elting, or your standing will be weak. Is that a threat? It might be a threat. Well, how do I end this feast? I have to go here. I have to go sleep? While my guests are still here? Sure. End the feast. Oh, this is attacking a monastery. Well, as we all know by now, the Vikings were not just raiders and pillagers or thieves, they were also colonizing some places in Britain and America. You come to the prosaically named Holmgang Island on the following day, rowing one of the clan's small boats in the company of nephew and Ketil. Sigrid and Lothar greet you there, having come out in advance to set the stakes at the find area. Oh, I see, she could have helped me to cheat on this battle, but no, let's not cheat. If it doesn't come, we should fight each other. It'd be a shame to let such a fun arena go to waste. A smug smirk creeps across Nefia's face. Are you sure you want to fight me again? Remember what happened last time? Right, what I meant is you and Stelgim should fight, and I will sit over beneath a tree and watch while I finish the rest of the meat from last night. We know he's already there. I hope he does forfeit. I don't want to fight a clansman. Nefia twists her face into a displeased grimace. Don't be like that. He challenged your honor. It's your duty to face him in this duel. Your challenge arrives a short time later, accompanied by two other young men from his side of the family, the same companions he sat with at your feast. Something to prove. Let's see if we can lose something before we start the battle. We can. There's something over here. A rope. This guy is very honorable. I don't want to kill him. Please don't kill him. Can I talk to the others? Asleif looks healthy and awake. He gives you a curt but respectful nod and steps direct into the ring without hesitation. His voice is strong and steady. We're all here, then. Good. Are you ready? Nefia addresses you, but keeps her eyes on Asleif as she speaks. Stelgim, I volunteer to fight in your place. I don't want to let her die. Face Asleif in the ring. Your offer humbles me, but this is my fight. I understand. Good luck, Stelgim. You walk in the ring opposite of Asleif, and Sigrid motions to your opponent. As the challenger in this dispute, it falls on you to recite the rules of the duel. Asleif clears his throat and impatiently recites the clan's traditional rules for single combat. I, Asleif, son of Grimvard, have challenged Stelgim, son of Taldun, for the right to rule our clan. The winner shall sit as Thane of Skjern and reside in his longhouse. He shall receive no other award beyond this. Should he survive, he who is defeated may swear fealty to the winner, or his life is forfeit. If either of us falls in the duel, their bodies shall be buried here. All weapons are permitted. The duel will end when either warrior is dead or incapable of continuing to fight. He gives a final respectful nod and brandishes his weapon. As a challenge, the first strike is yours to make. Ah, he's such a nice guy. I don't want to hit him. Oh, the music is good. Oh my god, this is such good music. Do you want to do this though? Maneuvering? This is only for allies though. Let's go up ahead. He has more armor than me, it seems. Alright. I'm sorry, Slave. I have to do this. I can't go back because he will strike me. But I have better shielding now. Ouch. It seems like we can win this. Yeah. Please don't die. Yes, he didn't die. Oh, thank God. And I didn't do anything bad. I did this honorably. You've been keeping your skills sharp, even without your father around to train you. He trained us both. What do you even... wait. He trained us both. What do we even have against him? He was a great warrior, and like everyone else I respected him for that. But if the king should raise the Leidganger army tomorrow, how many able-bodied warriors could our clan muster? A dozen? Half the women in the clan are widows, and thousands foolhardy expeditions are the cause of it. He banks his weapon against his second shield and gives you a somber nod. Surprise round? Wait, what? I guess we just end it here. Ah, why do I have to attack you again? Will you not learn? Do I have to kill him? Oh, my armor absorbed it. Oh, he didn't die again. Phew. Victory. After a second shield crumbles off the grip, dismayed, he heads back to the boat to fetch his last shield. Oh, so this is what it means. We have so many shields. I think it's best of 3 or something? Or 3 matches. You're nearly as good as Talden. If you should win this, I hope you'll be a better Thane. I hope to serve with you as my Huskal. He nods without hesitation. My honor bids me to, and if I should win, you may serve as mine. Tell me, how do you plan to govern us? We have let old alliances atrophy. It's time to rebuild the old relations. He thinks for a moment. Perhaps you're right. Skula's great advantage is that he holds favor with King Sigurd. We'll need allies of our own if we hope to defeat him. But enough talk, let us finish this. Alright, this time oh, it's outside the area. So if I go here and do ready, I can attack him when he comes close, I guess? Please don't die. Oh, he did the same! It's because it's his last shield. Oh, come on! You'll get a free attack on me. But I do more damage. Oh no! That's not good. And he fixed it. Ah, because it's his last shield, right? Thank you. could do the same, but no. Oh, he didn't die. Is that it? Your challenger struggles to get back on his feet, but he leaves his weapon in the mud. In the end, he settles for just sitting on his knees before you, his head hung in a signal's defeat. You fight better than I expected. You have become a very capable warrior. If you accept my surrender, I pledge myself to your service. I accept your pledge. We'll need a strong warrior, and someone who with a, I guess, smart warrior mind? Some unusual mixture of sadness and relief washes over him. He holds your gaze for a long moment. Then he seems to get back some of the energy the duo took out of him as he stands. You show me great honor. I hope my challenge won't linger in the air between us. I want you to know you can depend on me from now on, fully. Ketil extends his hand to Asleif, who shakes it hesitantly. Glad to have you with us, you big lug. You put up a good fight. I'll be glad to have you on our side. Jeffrey reluctantly shakes Asleif's hands as well. You were a fool to challenge Stelgim, but I hope you learned your lesson now. I too am glad to have you with us. Asleif has joined your herd. Good! He's oh, we have some followers. But this is where I'll end it. There's two people to talk to here, but I'll end it here. Thank you guys for watching. And I hope you like this here as much as I am. Ah, 5 skill points. And I wonder when we can travel to Britain and kill some Brits and plunder and all that shit. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.